Well, thank God it's Friday. That's what the stock markets have been saying through the day today, because another day, the sixth consecutive day of trading in the green and closing in the green is what we've seen today. A broad based rally yet again. You did see not just the Nifty and the Sensex, but a broad base, a broader market, sectors, stocks, all of them really participating in this up move for the sixth consecutive session. Remember, over 10 lakh crore rupees have been added to investors' kitty in just the last 6 days. So the market experts are looking at indications whether this is perhaps reversal of the bear phase. Are we entering another stealth bull phase right now? All of those questions are running into the minds of experts. Well, for now, let's keep it short and just find out what the closing levels were, where were the gains and losses seen, and what can we expect as we move forward into the next week, even as some top earnings will be reported over the weekend as well. So it was a sixth consecutive day. Like I said, they've ended the Friday session on a higher note. The Nifty surpassing the crucial 16,700 mark, ending at 16,719 with an uptick of 0.7%. Similar rise for the Sensex as well. We've also seen the crucial 56,000 mark getting crossed on the Sensex level, to about 400 points added to its kitty. The Nifty Bank clearly outperforming the benchmarks. 1.5% uptick was seen for this one. 540 points added to its kitty in today's trading session. What did not perform? The mid cap sector. Remember, in the last 1 month, mid cap index, the Nifty mid cap has really outperformed. A sharp 12% up move is what we've really seen, which actually indicated an underlying recovery. That was absolutely flat in today's trading session. In fact, we are closing at near 3 month highs in today's trading session. Apart from this, we actually saw some of the biggest heavyweights in the stock markets listed. Reliance Industries, right ahead of its earnings this evening, that stock was up in trade. HDFC Twins coming back in flavor. ICICI Bank ahead of its earnings too. All of them were up in trade, providing us rally in the markets and supporting the benchmark indices. Meanwhile, comfort from better earnings and outlook by India Inc. also aided the gains in the benchmarks today. We did see experts talking about how we are going to be seeing that the markets may continue in an uptrend if the earnings continue to support going forward from here. Of course, the global markets are still on a sticky wicket, because we are seeing the ECB, the Bank of Japan, all hustling to raise interest rates yet again, and that may put pressure on the Asian markets, but the domestic markets have been on a roll. The question is, how long can this rally really sustain itself, and what could pose as a big risk? Well, apart from this, in today's trading session, the highlights included that Yes Bank share, in fact, was up 5% as Carlyle and Advent closing on a $1 billion stake. So that's a big one for Yes Bank, the beleaguered company, and the stock that has been eroding investors' wealth for a long time, since the time the trouble started for the bank from a long time ago. Apart from this, we did see some individual stocks really reacting to the stock market, reacting in the stock market on the back of earnings as well. Barring IT and pharma today, all the sectors settled in the green. It was the defensives that actually took a back seat today, but the banks were up running. And if you saw half a percent uptick for the auto sector was seen in today's trading session. Financial services were up 1.2%, 1.5% uptick for the private banks as well. Clearly, the banks have been leading from the front in today's trading session. Apart from this, if you actually see, the bull and bear indicator remained at the maximum bearish level that is as far as the BOFA report indicated in today's trading session. Like I was saying, earnings impact was seen on individual stocks. So Ultratech Cement was up by 4.5%, reacting to the earnings. HDFC AMC was down 0.5%. Crompton Greaves Consumer Electricals was down by 2%. Tin Plate was up 1.5%, and Vardhaman Textiles, that stock was also up by 1.5% in today's trading session. Experts do believe, especially for Ultratech Cement, the stock has rebounded on better than expected Q1 show. The stock was trading somewhere around 6211, about 82 rupees higher in today's trading session after the earnings. Ultratech Cement has said, while the headwinds are rising out of the rising cost pressure, and that could actually put some pressure on the profitability of cement companies going forward, the strong momentum in the housing, and given how government's trust is on infrastructure and industrial development, there still is scope for a high demand for cement going forward from here. Remember, the profit after tax for Ultratech Cement came in at 1582 crore rupees as well. So that was a big earning that came in today. Apart from this, Atul Limited was in focus on the back of Q1 FY23 numbers. Now, here, if you see, the profit after tax declined on a year-on-year basis tad bit, but the revenues on a consolidated did rise on a year-on-year basis as well. Of course, the other big news, like I was saying, HDFC AMC, that stock was declining today on the back of news flow that Prashant Jain, the CIO of HDFC AMC, has resigned, and Chirag Setalvad is now head of equities, and Shobit Mehrotra would be head of fixed income. So that change could actually, deter some investors in the HDFC AMCs. Perhaps some sentimental move is being seen right there in today's trading session. But as we move forward into the next week, Reliance Industries, the markets will be reacting onto that over the weekend, especially on Sunday. Infosys numbers will be coming out first time on a Sunday, so it will keep the market watchers and the investors busy on this weekend as well. And the markets will be reacting to those numbers as we return on Monday. But for now, it's thank God it's Friday from the markets. Thanks a lot for joining us for this update, but we'll keep you posted with everything that passes on the D Street. So don't forget to stay tuned onto Business Today TV. Thanks a lot for tuning in.